Okay, on the bench today we have a Radio Shack digital sound level meter. Purchased this on eBay. I'll just bring the listing up and you can see no power is the issue. So first things first, let's get it out the box. And what we got here, small leather pouch, plastic pouch. The device itself. Okay, and we have user's manual. Okay, and the original receipt for the looks of it. So £19.99 was the cost, and it was purchased in 2000. So yeah, 25 years old. Let's stick that back in there just now. Right, so let's have a little look. Okay, assume the battery compartment, and we'll need a 9-volt battery. There we go. Contacts, yeah, they look fine. So it's negative at this side. Helps if you put it the right way around. Okay. So on off switch. Yep. Nothing on the screen. Okay, let's pop it open and have a look. One screw in the centre here. Is there any under this sticker? Yeah, I think there might be. Yeah, it's a security sticker. Yeah. It's going to take a bit of effort to get that off, I think. Let's go with that then out. I'll just poke a hole here. And it's not a screw. It's a threaded hole in there. It's connected to a tripod or something. Okay. Alright, so I'm assuming then it must prise apart. Must be clipped round the edges. I'll start at the bottom. this piece unscrews maybe. Nope. There's definitely no screws under there. That pop out. Nope. Okay, I'm going to continue doing this and I'll be back once I'm done. Right, okay, we're in. Turned out there was in fact another screw under there. I was getting it so far, yeah, it definitely felt like something was stopping it. Yeah, so that was that, another screw. Right, let's have a little look. Right, okay. There is a little bit of corrosion. Well, you'll see it. Not on the actual points of the terminals though. But the fact that there's corrosion there at all, not a great sign. Right, okay. See if I can zoom in, or in fact, if you give me a second, I'll switch over to the microscope. Right, okay. A much better look now. Yeah, contacts aren't great, and the board's looking a little iffy around those solder points, so I'm just wondering whether that's the problem, whether it's just been contact. Right. Okay. What I can do is I can hook up bench supply. Just get that set to 9. And what do we say? Negative was on the left. Yeah. So if I connect that to there, this to here. What happens now when I switch on? Ah, there we go. Okay, so it looks like it's purely a battery contact issue. Oh well, it's going to be nice and straightforward, this one. Right, switch that off. Well, I think first off I'll just I'll give them a clean rather than popping the board out. Yeah, I'll just start with giving it a clean. I'll go back to the main camera. Right, back on the main camera again. Zoom in a little. And, right. Start by just giving it a clean. Yeah, look a bit better. Put this in place. fell out. My tweezers. I'm just going to bend these out slightly if I can. Make sure I'm getting a good contact. That's nice and snug. Yep, it's basically that. Right, not exactly not exactly an exciting fix, but a fix nonetheless. Yeah, just a little bit of corrosion causing a connection that shoot. Pop this back open. Just going to stick that little bit of tape back on here where it was. Right. I think I'll give it a little clean and try and get this sticker off. I'm not happy with that. It looks terrible. That other screw. Right. I'll be back shortly. I'll give this a clean, reassemble, and give it a little test. Right, okay, we're back together again. It cleaned up not too bad. There's still a bit of residue for the sticker there, but that's after 10 minutes of scrubbing. It's not perfect, but good enough. Right, so let's give it a switch on and a test. The battery's in. And I'll just set it to the 120 range. Test. Okay, we'll set it lower. Test. 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 Okay. 64 decibels. Right, okay. I've no idea about all the functions on this, so I'm not even going to bother trying. But yeah, that was couldn't have been any more straightforward. Just a bit of crap on the battery terminals was stopping it coming on, and seems to be working just fine now after a clean. Right. Hopefully the next video will be slightly more of a challenge. I do have a few things that I've purchased from eBay. The first one that I went to do a video on actually worked completely. There was absolutely nothing wrong with it, which can happen unfortunately. And the same with this. You have no idea whether it's going to be straightforward or not when you purchase it. Okay, right, that'll do for that. If you liked this video, please click the thumbs up. If you want to see more videos like it, subscribe to the channel, and if you hit the bell notification icon, you'll be notified anytime I upload new content. Thanks for watching. Cheers.